I knew that it couldn't be as good as it seemed. There is, in fact, drama on the set of The Voice. And guess who the diva is? Usher, of course! Of course! Apparently, Adam Levine is tired of Usher's diva-like behavior. According to the Star magazine, Adam is friendly to everyone on the set but Usher. So maybe this is you starting it, perhaps, instead of Usher starting it, Adam. I don't know. I mean, if you're friendly to him, maybe he'd be friendly back. I mean, there are two sides to every story. Although, Usher, your diva antics are legendary. You know, we've known each other for a long time. But Usher, everybody is doing things like showing up late. And he wants to be catered to like he's the top dog on the show. Well, who is the top dog on the show? I look at all of you all as on the same plane, all of the judges. Yeah. Anyway, Usher's diva behavior reportedly has also cost him some pretty big money. There's this Chinese billionaire who reportedly hired Usher to perform at his son's birthday party here in New York for $1 million. Sweet, right? And all you had to do is show up, but no. Usher rolls out the list of demands. Ridiculous ones. For instance, Usher demands that everybody in his entourage fly on the private plane. So he wanted a private plane for him and his entourage and whatnot. Also, he wanted everybody in his entourage to have penthouse suites. So in other words, his hair person, his makeup person, and he wanted to have his trainer come to New York along with him and I guess have one of those suites. Now, if you're only at a birthday party for the boy for at the most a half hour for $1 million, why would you roll out that list of demands, you know? I mean, Usher's very talented, but you know, nice goes a long way, Usher. Well, nice goes a long way. So the billionaire turns around and instead of hiring Usher for this party, because the billionaire was like, I will not be fleeced, guess who he hired? Adam Levine. Isn't that the best? That's all I'm saying. Hayden Panettiere, who I love. Do you watch the show Nashville that she's on now? Loving it. Okay, she's on the May cover of Glamour magazine, and inside she's talking about growing up in the entertainment business with actresses her age, you know, like Lindsay Lohan and whatnot. Hayden calls it the messy generation, the generation of disaster children. She also says the reason that she didn't end up like Lindsay is the following. I was experimenting just like any kid, but I had friends and family around me to yank me back when I was heading in the wrong direction. The thing that really saved me was that I still had that healthy fear of my parents. That's a really cute bathing suit, too. That's a cute one. You know, you have to have a healthy fear of your parents. I think that's what keeps you on the straight and narrow. I know I still have a very healthy fear of my parents. And they don't even pay my bills or live in the same house. But yeah, I do think that that's sometimes the difference between being a wayward child into an adult. You can experiment and things like that, but you have to know how to dial it back so that you don't have your parents, you know, all up in your behind. Okay, so now Hayden also confirmed, by the way, that she's back with that ex-boyfriend, that Ukrainian boxer, Vladimir Klitschko. Do you remember for a moment they broke up and then he went out with Kimora Simmons? And Kimora and he are more of the same height. Yeah, it was just like one date or something like that. It wasn't like a big thing, you know. Anyway, so these two are back together and they make a nice couple, right? It pains me to tell you the following story. The divorce drama, apparently, between Jessica Simpson's parents is more serious than we all thought it was. Well, according to the people at Radar Online, Jessica's mom, Tina, found out Joe was allegedly cheating when she found pictures of this of his 21-year-old boy toy. Yeah, that's a double whammy. It's divorce and then it's, you know. Anyway, the 21-year-old boy toy's name is Bryce Chandler Hill. Isn't that a fabulous name? And he looks like somebody who'd be named Bryce Chandler Hill, right? Anyway, so here's the thing. So allegedly, Tina found pictures of Bryce that were taken all around the family house. No word on what specific rooms. I don't know bedroom or anything like that. But you know, just the idea that you had somebody like that in your house, you know, and I guess she figured it wasn't like the handyman, you know. So Radar Online reports that Tina was so distraught by finding these pictures and coming to the realization that her husband is allegedly, you know, with this young man, that she allegedly wanted to shoot him and then shoot herself. Reportedly, allegedly, Tina even wrote a suicide note and left it in their Encino, California mansion. Joe allegedly found the note, gave it to his lawyer to use against Tina in the divorce. Tina, girl, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. You have such a chance to bounce back. There's Tina. She's not a bad-looking woman at all. You know, her daughters have made her all kinds of proud. She's got one grandchild on the way. She already has two, you know, each Ashley and Jessica. They both have children. You're still young enough to date. Heck, you're young enough to date a 25-year-old. Tina, girl, get you one of these skirts and do it. And listen, and another thing, Tina, you know, you're a nice looking woman, so take this in the best way. But, you know, maybe you would consider a makeover. You know, I know another Tina, Black Tina. She's from Texas also, white Tina. And Black Tina's daughter, Beyonce's mom, Black Tina, it's weird with the Tinas, so pardon me for calling them by color, okay? Black Tina had a situation with Mr. Knowles, and you know, it was just horrible, and then he had a baby on her and all kinds of stuff, and you know, that really does something to a woman's confidence, I am sure. And even when you're really beautiful, you wanna still redo even more and get out there and enjoy life. Now let me show you Black Tina before the makeover. Okay, that's Beyonce's mom. She's still pretty, but a makeover always works, because here she is now. Yes, honey. Yes. Snatched. You see what I'm saying, white Tina? So, you know, hang in there, girl. It's not worth going to jail. It's not worth taking your life. It's not worth any of that. And Joe, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for kicking this woman while she's got to take such a stunning revelation about her soon-to-be ex-husband. And Bryce, you stay out of it. Good luck, white Tina.